Well, good evening. About an hour and a half late. Hope everybody understands. I was at the hospital. Drone shots. Hey, drone shots.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, how you doing, Mark? I was at the
We've
hospital.
we've all been on just in the stream
Yeah,
because
Justin
you were
did
in
something
hospital. Now we're all
for us.
coming across now.
How are you feeling?
Well, I'm
So
feeling
give us
much
an
better.
update. Good.
They probed me, checked me, put me through the machine that does all the MRIs and all that stuff, and in and out.
Uh-huh.
Hold your breath and that kind of stuff. And so finally he come back and he says, well, he says, there's nothing, because he even did a rectal inspection. And he
hmm
says, I don't see any, you have slight issues with hemorrhoids, but nothing major. We saw a little bit of blood in there, but that could be from your medication. You over medicated on
Mm,
your
Uh-huh.
pills. And so
okay.
that's what I think happened. It was my fault.
Yeah.
They basically just got to wait for the effects to wear off.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what it said steadily doing,
Yeah.
because instead of just using that as a diuretic, um, I overdosed it and it exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
Joe, you're always right. I know that. That's
only
why
have
I
a
do
little
what you.
medical.
That's why I do what you say. I bought that other drone. You know.
I only have a little medical experience. Just a little.
Mm.
Anyway,
See, I don't have to worry about taking Dugalax. I just eat this.
there you go.
Yeah.
Isn't that a burrito, Paul? I mean, Joe?
It's a burrito and then a Mexican. It's called a Mexican black bean taco and rice.
Ooh, that
Stop
sounds
barking
good.
at me.
Just put a load of chilies in your food.
Yeah,
That'll make it
TJ,
go
thank you.
regular.
It looks like a curry to me.
So anyway,
Nothing wrong with curry.
sorry to leave everybody hanging, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that had to be figured out. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I told him to kick me out of the hospital right away. I had to go.
In fact, the curry I had tonight had quite a few.
After all the tests and everything, Andrew, the only thing they can figure is that I do have an issue with having to use a laxative agent, but that I over laxated myself.
Ah,
Mhm.
So that's the story behind the story. So how's
So-
everybody been doing today? Dominic, what's going on with you?
No,
So
not
now-
much. I've got an appointment soon, but I thought I'd come on and get the update from you to
Yeah.
see how you're going.
Did they not tell you to take any Imodium?
No.
is ammonium supposed to bind you up?
Yeah, that
Exactly.
does the opposite. Yeah.
That
Well,
would
they
stop
said
problems
don't
because
take
he took
Imodium
too much
because
laxative.
right now you're trying to you're being over laxated, and so they don't want to bouncing back and forth.
Yeah,
Mm.
you didn't want to keep going, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a waggly tail there to greet you.
Okay, TJ, you go feed your face there, buddy. Thanks
No
for
worries.
stopping in.
Yep. Thanks for stopping by.
Did Mia miss you?
Did what?
Did Mia miss you?
Oh boy, my tenant came down upstairs, and they're usually buddies, and he says she was so upset she almost bit him.
Ooh,
She didn't. She figured out at the end that he was there just to help her, but
oh,
Mhm.
but I think you said Mia is older, right?
yes.
She's
I
what, like
don't know. Can you see her laying down over there?
Yeah. Good.
oh
Right
yeah.
there.
Oh,
So she was stressed. Well, it's
Oh,
just, I imagine Vegemite does the same thing when Dominic's not there.
Yeah. Well, I have been in hospital recently, but my brother was there at least, so he kept them company. But
Can
yeah,
you,
I did get a good reaction when I came home.
Good.
can you, uh, put some stuff in a backpack and then sneak Vegemite in the backpack? Sneak around.
Yeah.
Now, when you were in hospital, Dominic, did you share a room or you in a private room?
No, I shared.
That's,
Yeah.
that would not work
That's-
with Vegemite being there too.
At times, Vegemite is, I describe her as something else.
Yeah, Sunsire, thank you very much for your comment.
Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Brenda, I decided to go to the hospital today just to figure out what it was because I was having all these pains and stuff. And after I was there for a while, it seemed like everything kind of settled down. They had me on IVs and they were checking
Yeah.
me, did blood and all that kind of stuff. And then
Well,
and I
yeah,
went through the big machine. What do
If
you call it?
The MRI,
MRI.
is it?
Yeah. That's not a good feeling.
And it makes a bump, bump, bump noise.
Yeah.
It's
It's like
loud.
it's
Lost-
like a pumping sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's a stepper motor because it's taking
Yeah.
slices, taking pictures of you in slices.
Yep.
Yeah. It's slicing.
This one wasn't that loud. It was, and it had a voice that says, "Okay, take in a deep breath
Yeah.
and hold it."
Breathe in,
And then it would
breathe
come back
out.
and, yeah, it would do a
Yeah.
countdown on the screen, and then it would say,
Yeah.
"Okay, breathe normally now."
So I
Yeah.
know some of them have a mic piped in from this behind behind a
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know where
Did
the
they-
attendant went to. He went to the other side of the room.
Did they inject you with something before you went in?
Yes. Well, I
Then-
had an IV in. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They just
So
put it
they-
in
Yeah, I
your
know,
IV.
but
So
did they inject
they put me through first regularly, then they injected that into
A
the
dye.
IV,
that
and
was
then
Yeah.
I went through a
That
second.
would be
That would be-
contrast.
no, it'd
That
be a
would be
C-
contrast with that question.
CT scan rather than an MRI then.
Yeah. CT scan. Yeah. 'Cause
I
that's
would
what
say
I had.
contrast. But
So, Joe, so how's dinner? Look good.
It's good.
is it better than it looks?
Actually, yes.
I had a lamb biryani with
Oh, nice.
a chicken curry on top of it.
Even better.
Chicken curry, huh? No.
Yeah.
Chili is delicious.
Well, a biryani is rice that's basmati rice that's fried up with spices in it, and then
Yep.
they put the meat into the rice and cook the meat in the rice,
Into the rice. Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
that's what
real.
I'm saying. That's basically what I got right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
Do the rice first.
I heard there's a university in South Korea that has come up with almost like a gel substance, but it tastes exactly like a burger.
So
Tastes like a burger.
Yeah.
Well, he
Mm.
said you
Okay.
may get a funny taste in your throat or whatever, and I didn't taste anything. But then again,
yeah. They put the dye in. You can get a taste like copper.
that's
All
what
right.
he said.
Metallic
Iron-
taste.
I didn't
or
get
copper.
anything. He says, "Oh, and
Yeah.
it'll make you feel different." I didn't feel any
It-
different, but
It makes you feel like you're tasting blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gives you a metallic taste.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a metal taste. That's a good way to put it.
Mm. But yeah, that's definitely a CT scan then.
So has it been thunderstormy up there, Paul?
No, on and off. When I came back from the hospital, my tenant came and picked me up. At the south end of town, they had some rain because everything was wet. North end of town, no.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's a line of storms that went from Michigan all the way to Pennsylvania that went across the East Coast.
Oh, there was. Right, yeah, it's south of us, and it went north of us to begin with yesterday. And today's part of the storm was south of us, going across northern Ohio and
Because once it hit the middle of New York, that recorded 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh, no.
Same area that last week had a tornado.
It was probably about 130 kilometers.
80, 120.
Oh, yeah, I
Either way,
forgot to carry the one.
it, either way, it's heavy winds.
It's heavy, yeah. Yeah, you just got to send it.
What is that considered? Full bore?
Yeah. Why not? You only live once.
I only know that automatically because the speed limit on the motorways in Spain is 120 kilometers an hour, which is 80 miles an hour.
What is it on the? Any clue what it is on the Autobahn?
As fast as your car can go.
Yep.
Well,
speed limit is your car.
You got a point.
Mark, I think they're second guessing some of the speed limits on the Autobahn because right now, at least an eighth of all the bridges on the Autobahn need replacement.
really.
Yes.
Well, the Autobahn isn't just one road. That's just their name for, like, or in your case, the interstate. So there's a lot of them. There's not just one.
So right now they're rushing to bring together like $500 billion to rehab the whole thing. Do all the bridges.
Yeah. I think there are multiple speed limits on it depending upon the power of your vehicle.
Mm.
Because just last week they were doing weight tests, and one of them they used at least 8 fire trucks.
Oh, they were,
Stability.
they're driving fire trucks over top of the bridge to see if it would collapse. Now
They were seeing the stability
that's a hell
underneath.
of that's a hell of a plan, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, this is not logical or makes sense.
You got to remember that the Porsche GT3 922
Yep.
do 199 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I think the Aston Martin Volante Vantage does 195, and some of the Lamborghinis,
Bugattis.
Ferraris,
I don't know about you
Yeah, well,
guys.
Bugatti Veyron.
I cannot
will all
imagine
do. Well,
driving at that speed.
the Bugatti Veyron will do 235 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know, at 90 miles an hour, I think I'm flying. I can't imagine at that speed
Yeah.
on a highway.
The fastest I've actually driven a car was 125 miles an hour.
Mark,
Yeah.
But the fastest I've been on a motorbike was 140 miles an hour.
what kind of car was it? Was it a sedan?
It was a 2-liter Vauxhall Carlton.
Yep.
So a small car.
No, a big car.
Wow.
I mean, you've got to remember that, all right, your engine sizes are miles bigger than ours, but the engine doesn't necessarily mean that the cars are small.
Yeah,
Vauxhall-
power to weight ratio as well.
Oh yeah.
So the fastest car,
The Vauxhall Carlton is about the size of its replacement, which was a Vauxhall Omega, which in America is sold as the Cadillac Catera.
So the fastest car so far on record, as far as being
Road legal.
measured at yeah, it's like a road legal car is the oh god, I can't even pronounce this. Coenson Egg Jesco something or another.
Koenigsegg.
It went 330 miles per hour.
Koenigsegg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Koenigsegg, I guess. I don't fucking know how to pronounce it.
That's gas power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's used in the what's it, saloon car championships,
Yeah.
along with Porsches and Ferraris, Aston Martins.
Probably a Lamborghini in there.
And then Bugatti's
Lamborghini.
got the next two spots at 311,
The
305.
Veyron and the,
Jody.
The Bugatti
Jody.
Veyron and the is it the Huron, the new one?
No, the two
Yeah.
that have the tops.
Veyron
the-
is the Lamborghini.
There's about
Oh,
there's about 3 or 4 different variants of the Veyron now.
Yeah, there's another. I can't think of the name of it.
The two Bugattis that hold the number 2 and 3rd spot is the Bugatti Bolide, and Bugatti Veyron Super Sport. I don't know
Yeah.
how to fuck pronounce these goddamn names.
Yeah, Veyron
The
Super.
Veyron.
yeah. I forget the brand, but there's a high-end luxury car. You get in it, doors open like wings.
Mm.
You get in, it's like you're in a cockpit to an airplane.
There are a few cars with
And-
doors
And
now.
Mark, brace yourself.
The first
For £1 million.
Ah, that's nothing.
To
Yeah,
to the rich,
that-
to the
that
rich,
is
that isn't a lot of money.
that's most likely either a Rolls Royce or a Bentley that's been souped up and specially done for one of the people in Dubai.
You can put Lamborghini doors on any car that they have actually
Yeah.
aftermarket.
There's
No,
a
but-
doors, yeah.
So you can buy it to put on. I've seen people with Honda Accords with damn Lamborghini doors.
You
Yeah.
can the Toyota Cody or something like that also has them, but
But
they're different. They are doors that open upwards and forwards. The
I
Goldwing doors open just straight out and upwards over the top.
don't quote me on this,
the
but
first one To
was
have them was a Mercedes.
Yep.
was one of the
Yeah.
first cars to have
Give me
the
a
300
wings
SLR.
be a DeLorean?
No, it was before that. Mercedes
No,
300 SLR had the gull wing doors. And
Yeah,
they're straight up.
the that Mercedes was in the 1950s,
Only
50,
62, I think.
60s,
Okay, so that was before DeLorean.
way
Yeah.
before.
DeLorean was 1981.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's a guy that has a whole warehouse full of DeLorean shit, all like brand new. It's all original parts. He
There's a
has like hundreds.
massive DeLorean club in the UK that meet quite regularly.
The
Oh,
guy
Colin
here,
Chapman.
Ju-
Colin
Justin,
Chapman was.
he could make a hell of a lot of money.
oh, he does. That's what he does. He specially, people will order parts from him, and he's got. It looked like what he did was he emptied out one of their factories because he's got like everything. He's got used parts too, but he's got brand new shit that's all
So-
categorized on special shelves and everything.
So he's got to be one of these newer companies that are building DeLoreans again.
No, he went and bought out a bunch
Oh,
of
okay.
original
No.
parts from factories back in the day.
There is a new version of DeLorean. I think it's the A5
Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
electric
They're
car.
working on it.
brought out. Yeah,
It's supposed
it's
to be
not-
all electric.
production yet.
It's an all electric.
So Paul, what are you thinking of electric DeLorean?
No.
It's
I'm
funny
not a
when-
big
I'd agree
proponent
with
of
that.
electric vehicles at all.
It's
Even
funny
though-
when
Even though the
Okay.
torque to get to is higher than gasoline or any other kind of motor, it's just not practical. You got
Yeah.
millions and millions of miles of road all over the world, and you don't have that many charging stations.
Exactly.
Well, what's
Uh-huh.
funny
And-
is how somebody can make something so iconic, or they can make a product, it doesn't catch on while they're making it, but then it becomes a cult classic later. And there's all
Hmm.
these car clubs and shit that
Uh,
are, if he was making it today with that kind of want for it, he'd be selling like crazy.
Paul, what ship is coming up? Sunstar is asking.
Currently, Manitowoc is heading upbound, but I just, the Pearl Mist went through, which was a cruise ship.
Okay.
This right here is the Manitowoc. It's a
So-
self-unloading, bulk carrier. Lower Lakes Shipping Company, but those companies ride them till they die. They don't necessarily spend the money on painting them, make them look nice and that kind of stuff. As long as they function, that's all they care about.
So they pay a little bit of money to keep them functioning.
Yep.
Unlike
They do the minimum
yeah.
on maintenance, yes.
unlike that company that owns that ship that hit that certain bridge in
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Yeah. That again.
Well, that was a European ship, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is in shipping lingo, they're called salties.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure where it
Perhaps
was.
I gotta head out.
Later, Dominic.
Hey,
Okay.
Dominic, hey, thanks for coming in, buddy. And
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
take-
sorry I was so late getting here.
No, that's fine. Take care of yourself and hope you're feeling a lot better as
You
the
too,
day wears
Dominic.
on and through
Just
the
tell
night.
Vegemite where you're going.
Yeah, well.
Otherwise, she's gonna ask, "Who
Yeah,
you been
Becky
seeing?"
wants to know where you're going. He didn't want to bite on that one, did he?
No. But how is it down there, Joe?
Well, how hot?
Yeah.
90.9 degrees, 61 humidity, feels like 104.
Ooh. It was 94 earlier, felt like 100.
23.
Yeah, I found a good place to put that little thing. It's on my desk, right there where it's out of my way. And it's picking up the temperatures better.
Oh, it's got better reception.
Well, no,
But I'm-
it's not getting heat off the computer.
The
Oh,
other day out at my mom's, up on my mom's house, it was 118 with 2% humidity.
wait, 2%?
Yeah, because they're in the desert,
Wow.
so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
I was like, your mom's in Florida and it's 2% humidity. It's like, what?
That wasn't the feels like temperature, that was the actual temperature, 118.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Is
fucking
that-
hot.
Is that near a record?
No, hell no, not for that
No.
area, no. No, I think
Yeah, what you-
Death Valley has the record in the US. I might be worldwide, I don't know. I think it's like
No.
132 or something like that.
Yeah, Death Valley
130.
is
Yep.
one of the highest records anywhere in the country.
14 degrees centigrade, that's about 55, 56 Fahrenheit, something like that. And
Oh,
92% humidity.
Ooh.
That's not bad. That's cool. I could deal with that.
Oh, yeah, it's cool.
55 would feel great here right now.
And sometimes the
Yeah, well, I'm
humidity is
telling
what kills you sometimes.
I mean, the
love-
maximum today was only just over 60.
I love winters in Florida. They're so nice.
Earlier it was this morning about 9 o'clock. It was 85 and about 90% humidity.
I mean, the humidity doesn't make all that much difference when it's not hot.
Yeah.
No.
Usually, if we have a high humidity, it just means it's raining.
Well, less than 10 minutes outside spreading weeds.
Yeah,
I was
high
drenched in
humidity
sweat.
Yeah, high humidity is not really a big thing when it's cold out. It's when it's fucking hot out. That's when it's bad. Like I said, I would rather take that 118 dry heat than I would, 100 here with like 80% humidity. It's much easier to, it's much more manageable as far as just cooling off and stuff. Because you can get inside a house with air conditioning and that dry heat
So
and you cool off almost instantly, where here you just feel like shit even 20 minutes after you've been in the air conditioning.
I'm curious, what are they saying, Joe and Justin, on where the hurricane forecast is going?
I haven't heard
Honestly,
anything
I
about a
don't pay
hurricane.
attention. I don't really pay attention to it unless there's actually
Since
one heading towards
all
us.
I know is Sahara dust is disrupting the,
Yeah, I know
the
that.
flow.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really pay attention to it unless it's heading for us. Or they think it might be heading towards us.
Yeah, I'm looking 10 days out and it's not showing anything.
Okay, so it's gotta be the dust.
But the thing with hurricanes is just a matter of, not if, it's just a matter of when
When.
it's gonna happen. Cause it will
Uh,
happen at some point.
Randy, aren't you in the AC at the moment?
And they always come off the coast of Africa, so
Yeah,
that's usually
We
where
got
they
an
start at.
investigation out there. Let's see. Yeah, it's not coming by us though. We got an investigation, but it's on California side.
oh,
Alright, I'm out, guys. I'll catch you later.
Dinner?
Okay,
dinner,
Yeah, I
Justin?
think I'm gonna jump off too.
okay.
Aubrey wants to play Fortnite.
Well, we
with me,
we
so I'm
might
gonna
as well
play a couple
shut her
games
down
with her.
then, huh?
Catch
Yeah,
y'all later.
Take your medicine if they gave anything.
Okay, alrighty. Everybody, hey, have a great evening. We'll see all
We'll
of
see
you
you later.
again in the morning.
Yeah, later.
Sorry
Later.
for being late. Yep,
Oh, it's
bye-bye.
fine.